Major League Baseball All-Star, and you also have an All-Star beard. But you're competing with some other guys in Houston, like James Harden. Is that the plan or the goal?
No, that wasn't the goal at all. But it just so happens that he plays in the same city, and I mean, he's doing his thing. I'm trying to do mine, and we're both representing our teams well.
Being as big as you are with the Houston Astros, has he reached out to you at all, or kind of made any jokes or anything like that, or?
No, but I'm sure I know a guy on his team, Patrick Beverly, went to college with me for a year at Arkansas. Very familiar with him, so hoping to go to some Rockets games, maybe introduce myself, and maybe get a beardship started.
Patrick Beverly, you guys were in some of the same classes at Arkansas together, right?
Yes.
So what was that like, kind of being in the same classes, and now like you guys are both like doing your thing in your own sport?
He was a funny guy. He was a little bit of a clown, but he always got his work done, and I think I did the same.
Did you give him any tips for his first pitch?
No, I just said don't hurt my hand, and luckily I caught it pretty good. But he's a heck of an athlete.
Back in the day when you guys were in college together, did you guys hang out, or for instance like play basketball, pick-up games or anything like that?
A little bit. It was kind of frowned upon if we played pick-up basketball, especially during baseball season, because that was their off season. We hung out a few times. During basketball season, they're doing their thing. Baseball season, I'm doing my thing. So we saw each other in class and kind of kept that going.
Did you have that sort of in when Dwight Howard came and visited the Houston Astros?
Yeah, he wanted to see Club Astros, and I mean it's a hot commodity. So we don't let everybody in, but Dwight is more than welcome anytime.
Were you kind of surprised how big he was?
Yeah, he's a giant. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But those guys are so much bigger and stronger than even they used to be. I mean, I'm pretty strong myself, but he might take me in a fight.
During the off season, do you go to a lot of games, or at least try to get out there?
I do. I love sports in general, and I'm a big football and basketball fan. I get out there as much as I can. We don't have a hockey team, so I can't do that either. But I love both the Rockets and the Texans.
Is there kind of like a lot of relationships between baseball and basketball players?
I think a little bit, and the better we get, and more notoriety, I think the more that we'll kind of intertwine. They kind of do their own thing, and they're nationally televised. They've been in the playoffs a few years in a row. Texans have showed promise the last couple of years, not so much, but they get some key players that can bring them back up, and I guess being from Houston sports, I'd like to reach out to some of those guys and maybe form a little friendship or something.
So with everybody knowing about your friendship with, say for instance, Patrick Beverly, do you think that a lot of people are going to be hitting you up for tickets this off season?
I'm not sure. I might be hitting them up for some tickets, but most of my friends know that I'll ask them first. If not, just don't ask, because I'll probably say no.
I have a few beards across baseball that I'll show you, and then you just give your take. Denny Espinosa, what do you think about his look?
That's definitely a classic look, and he means business. That's also very, very manly, man. That's a manly.
Now, is that intimidating as a pitcher when you see anybody who kind of looks like that, kind of like how they probably feel about you?
Probably they feel the same way about me. So, I'm a professional. I try to do my job, and I can't let that other people's facial hair affect my work.
You look a lot different with and without your beard too.
I do.
It's kind of like you're unrecognizable without it, right?
Yeah.
Or with it.
Well, I didn't grow this out for notoriety or anything, so it's kind of weird getting recognized just because of my beard. Mm-hmm. If I could prefer it, I would not have the beard. Mm-hmm. It's just I grew it last year, and I was like, what the heck? I had a good season. Might as well just keep growing it.
With the start at the All-Star game and everything like that, are you gonna just continue that streak, you think, or?
I think so. I was willing to cut it off for some charity, but at the same time, it's got to be the right charity, and I got to be at the right moment for it. But it's eventually going to come off. It's not like it's there for good.
Speaking of hot streaks, the Yankees earlier in the season when they were in a hot streak, they grew out some mustaches. Brendan Ryan, this one looked pretty good.
He definitely gets some good looks going, and that mustache is no different. I know the team policy is only mustache only, and I respect that. And that's a very respectable mustache. That's a very 80s very 80s look right there.
They said he looks like W.B. Mason.
I can agree with that one. That's a pretty good one. I like that.
How about Jason Mott?
He's always had a good one, even with the Cardinals. He kind of started it with Wilson back when beards started being popular. Classic look.
So you mentioned Brian Wilson. About this look, you pulled this off at one point.
Yeah, the beard pony, definitely. That's a lot longer than mine. That's probably about 2 years worth. I got about 6 months left for that one, but it's a gigantic beard.
It's kind of tough to pull off.
It's healthy. It is tough to pull off. He pulled it off well, and it's a very healthy beard.
Pedro Alvarez, this dude's got a good one going on this year.
Yeah, he never really had that at Vanderbilt when I played against him when I was in Arkansas, but it's finely tuned. It really is. If you get a good barber, they'll make it look really good.
How are your drawing skills?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Have you ever drawn a caricature of yourself?
I have not.
Would you like to give it a shot?
Might as well.
Here you go, let's see what you got. What was the major back in college?
It was a apparel design, actually, like athletic wear and yeah.
Cool, make yourself a nice shirt then if you want.
Yeah. Right? That's probably a little bit epic beard, you know? That's just all you need to see.
No eyes?
No eyes. It's just all about this, the silhouette.
We'll hang it up, we'll put it in a frame later.